Hey, this is Dale Tinsley. You're listening to the Connect podcast. Our purpose is to guide you to connect with yourself so that you can connect with others and live a life of meaning and value. Continuing the series, Limitless Potential, Endless Refinement. Peace be with you, and welcome back to the Connect podcast. I hope today you're feeling inspired, connected to yourself, and realizing that everything from this outside world is just that, it's outside of you. For today's episode, Deprogramming to Reprogram. So that segue in of the outside world being just that, outside of us, rolls right into programming. And really all the layers of programming since we were little kids. Maybe even babies, on the beginning of our hero's journey, our experience, our spiritual selves dropped into these transport devices. So what programs us, and what is programming? Something we got to sit with and think about on our own. You know, music, television programming, movies, documentaries, they're all told with an effort to influence. Could be healthy, could be unhealthy. Could be inspirational, could be motivational, could be fear. But it's important for us to realize that these influences matter. And to be wise, to be self-aware that we are constantly bombarded with programming on every level, even your friends. And to go deeper from movies, TV, reading, magazines, where did it really start to hit home? With our parents and how they nurtured us, or the lack of nurturing. Were they kind? Did they try to understand us? Were they real strict? I'll sigh because typically what happens, the parents were programmed, and then they program their kids the way they were programmed. And then they say it. That's how I was raised, so I'm going to raise you like that. And we're never here to judge at the Connect podcast, but we are here to break chains and to evolve and to push and to grow and to connect mind, body, spirit. So change is always going to be there. And understanding that because you were programmed a certain way, that's not the end of the story. You have options. you are capable of change and growth, limitless potential through endless refinement. But my friends, we have to be self-aware enough to know it's a choice. Once you become aware of the programming that we all received, then you have a choice. You have a choice to just accept it as it is and stay there and revert back to the old programming, to feed the old programming. Or do we go back to episode 3 and 4 and look at our foundation? We look inside of ourselves. We sit with ourselves to really have a brutally honest look at ourselves and how we were programmed. And then we begin deprogramming. Once we wrap our heads around, this is where I'm at. This is the programming that set my foundation. Whatever it is, whether you had to perform for your parents, for them to notice you and give you some love or give you praise, or you had to break stuff to get them to notice you, and then the repercussions that come with breaking things, but at least they noticed you. We all have our stories from when we were kids. And the key is to really sit with ourselves and just be brutally honest and figure out what's what inside of us, inside of ourselves. And sitting in meditation, practicing meditation. You can start with some prayer, and then you just sit in silence and go deeper and deeper and deeper, realizing that we are not the mind. We are not the endless chatter from the ego. We are the observer of the chatter. We are the observer of the programming. We are the observer of the default programming in a moment where something happens and then it's like robotic. So understanding those things is the key to deprogramming. Becoming aware of the programming. And in a moment where you revert back to the programming that you received, you pause, take a moment, and make a new choice. You start to program yourself for what it is that you truly desire to become, to be of service to others, to be the best version of you. So that you're not looking for outside validation anymore. You're programming yourself and you're validating yourself based on your authenticity, based on effort, based on trying, based on change, refining yourself daily, and aligning yourself with things that are going to create flow and synchronicity in your own life, mind, body, and spirit. So the programming that we received when we were totally unaware, we were kids, that's not on us. But we have to own our reality. We have to see the programming and the foundation that it implemented in all of us. And we have to take full accountability for it and begin to deprogram it, to deconstruct. And that doesn't mean you throw it all away. Some of it's good, some of it's of use. So who am I? Are we just a collection of the programming? No. All this magic and wonderment in life, experiences, plants, people, animals, the sky, the earth, sleeping, dreams, food, how our bodies process food, our intuition, all of these things are, it's an amazing journey that we're all a part of. And don't take anything for granted, my friends, because tomorrow is not promised. So what's going to be at the core of your foundation? Go back and watch episode 3 and 4. It's a slower tempo than what's going on now. Coming up on episode 65 to be released. Progression, not perfection. If we were supposed to be on this hero's journey alone, we would have been put here alone. We're here to support each other. We're here to support our brothers and sisters. To be united, not divided. But you put the news on, and they want to program you to judge and hate and hate. And that's the easy thing to do. The easy thing to do is to blame outside. It's your fault. You did it. It's a lot harder and takes a lot more courage, energy, and understanding to look within ourselves and look at our own programming. Well, that's just how it is. That's just how I am. Okay. If you say so. If we have the desire, a deep desire to change, we can. But we must become aware of our programming. We talk about connection, mind, body, and spirit. Are we nurturing those things daily? Are we aware that we need to move more and eat real food? Are we seeking connection with the Creator? These are things that we need to sit with. We all have an idea and a vision of what we want to be. We want to be more kind. We want to have more courage. We want to have more of a backbone. Be more empathetic. Whatever it is, it's on each of us to strategize how we get there. Whatever those issues are, whatever limiting beliefs from the programming, slowly deconstruct those and start implementing a belief system and programming ourselves to be that vision. You have the power to do it, my friends. And truly, the only person holding you back is the one staring back at you in the mirror. So deprogram to reprogram so that you can be the best version of you daily. And like I said a minute ago, it's not perfection, it's progress and progression, my friends. I hope today's episode opens your mind, opens your heart, makes you more self-aware, and plants the seed and gives you the courage to dig deep within yourself. Because I promise you, all of the answers are already there. If you haven't subscribed to the Connect podcast, please do that. It helps us expand. It helps us grow. And us doing our part to awaken humanity to the programming that we're all under. Exposing the criminals, giving us sight as we see ourselves more clearly. We can see outside actions more clearly as well. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I'd like to invite you to go to the connection.studio. Check out the journal for deprogramming to reprogram. And grab yourself a t-shirt. Support the Connect podcast. Give yourself a reminder. Spread some light and some love, my friends. The choice is yours if you're going to continue the old program or remove it and install something of value that brings meaning to your life on some deeper levels. Till next time, God bless. Thanks for joining us at the Connection Studio. You can support us by sharing with others and posting to social media. Keep doing the internal work, as it will truly make all the difference. God bless.